it or not, the stream they don't want you to see in the time frame they did not want you to see it in, and all that good stuff. Oh, let's
How
put
do you
my
have
logo
4
back up here.
item stones floating around your head?
And sorry about that. That's my friend Comic Relief and Guilty talking there. And we're going to be doing some night revels. I am probably not going to be talking a whole lot because I am fighting the flu and I'm hacking up a lung like every 30 seconds or so. So I'll just turn my voice on when you actually need to hear it. Here we go. Enjoy.
Whichever one you want. Doesn't matter to me. Haberdash is closest. Haberdash is probably closest, although underneath Ravagement is just up the hill. This way. I actually misspelled it, but that's okay.
Yeah, as you can see, we both have Doom Spears.
Silverlords was Victor von Doomsphere.
I named mine I Dunno, because I say that a lot. Doc Ock is a really cool name too.
Sure. And I have a higher on the timer.
As you enter the tavern, you notice the smell of rot in the air.
Well, apparently, for some reason, they can't take poison damage. Never quite understood that, but hey, that's alright. By the way, there is a perch up here.
Gruesome shapes begin to fall.
Oh, I understand that. Just saying. Yeah. If you don't have a decent jump, you need to stack tables there, but otherwise, it's just right up here. Oh, and we have the mummy. He doesn't always show up. Sometimes he does. I think on the higher levels he shows up more, but...
A mummy and its servants drop from the roof. The creature hisses, "Was that the boss, the master?"
And there's one. Mock is on. Don't have one.
Vorn has been slain.
Niente più vita. Yeah.
The crumbles to bits. With the mummy gone, Maxwell Statler nervously returns to the tavern.
Woohoo! Can't stand in the chandelier. Okay, well, like I say, depending on which way you want to head, Haberdash is down there by the center, and around the back here, he was, yeah, Haberdash is here, and if we're going this way, then the one after this would be, what's the other one, not Snitchy Witch? Oh, Cobalt, this one. Yep.
The sound of ravenous groans from behind the door sets your nerves on edge.
They really need to fix spells going through walls and doors and all that. Well, actually, as I was running this on Argo. Web.
The desiccated corpses collapse with a
So I was running on Argo with my Artie, and the flame turret, I parked it up against the door, and it actually went through. Most undead cannot be influenced. Yeah, she's actually not too bad. Needs a little bit higher DC on her implosion, but she's not too bad.
Skeletal forms clatters to the ground. A muffled shout can be heard from the passageway.
I like how it's killed the Lindley. Well, 2 chests in this one.
Lindelay has been slain.
Chests. Treasures. Loot! Oh no, I have fallen into a trap. Don't those vampires know that blur is a dead giveaway when they disappear? Ah!
The vampire crumbles to dust as you strike the mortal blow.
Okay, Kobold's newest ringleaders up on the hill. Your fire shield's a little blinding on me too. So your fire shield is a little blinding on me. You're standing, you know, when we come out, we're standing right on top of each other. All I see is this big old white flame. Yeah, I say we run in and kill things. How's that?
An overwhelming stench assails you as you begin to explore the hideout.
Hey, this is the quest I was running when that collapsed portable hole dropped out of a breakable. I like how they run in slow motion. Hamstring. Oh yeah. And just in case, go around. No, you can't get to them. They're locked up. Yep. No loot from them though. Yeah, when I'm running this on lower levels, I send my hire to go open the door to the shrine room across the hall there, just in case. Well, you know, lots of practicing, late hours, you get tired, things go well, you know, and finally start to relax when the bugs get. I normally do the far lever first, although it doesn't really matter. There's sometimes 3 shaman in there. Yep. I certainly don't have it. Uh-oh. Hawkduck is saying your voice isn't coming through on Twitch.
Okay, I just found out from my guildie that my voice is not coming through on Twitch, so that's not good. So hopefully it's coming through now. You missed all my scintillating commentary. Trust me, it really was scintillating. I
Well,
promise.
that's going to sound really funny to some people, just having a one-sided conversation.
The second rune activates and a door unlocks in the distance.
Alright, so when he said your voice is coming over Twitch now, I didn't hear it in here, so you kind of switch things over? Or?
Yeah, I wasn't talking in party chat, just in Twitch chat. You know what, I'm just gonna leave. Sorry to anyone who is offended if I start hacking. Or, you know, my endless opening of cough drops. Which reminds me, I need one now. Luden's wild berry soothes your throat, tastes great. And welcome to DDO Stream and Steelmaster. Holy crap! We've got viewers! Unwrapping the cough drop. And we are on Thalanus.
To the other one, I have to open the doors up just in case. Shrine, I should say.
You know, even if it's not nearly as nimble as a kobold, it's not fair. If you're gonna wait for that lay around, I'll take it. Hmm?
So now I let you like the kobold voices, so I'll let you go up to the door. Set off the trigger.
The guttural groans of shuffling undead can be heard through the door.
Right! You serve me now! Yeah, Cole's getting better if I can do kobold voices again.
As several creatures shamble towards you, Malkirik the Lich bids his creations to attack.
There's one.
What?
Implosion. I say she could use a couple more points on her DC, but to be fair, she is only what, level 27 and he's level 35.
Yep. It's a shame she doesn't have Death Ward. That is the only thing that stops her from being an absolutely spectacular hireling.
Malkirik shouts, "Rise, my creations! Rise and defend me!" Crush these simpletons! Screams Malkirik.
Oh wow, he actually managed to get some to spawn. Creature was too weak to give rewards in my butt.
A feeling of calm.
Yeah, he's always like that. Now he always does that when he gets down to about half. He does something that we can force him to the build, but we're usually just so fast at killing him that we don't really see him.
Ooh, nice sapphire. Although paralyzing heavy mace of assassinate, I'm trying to picture my assassin using a heavy mace.
Alright, stick and lich.
Hello, Cornicia. Where the heck am I getting viewers from? I like it.
Mind you, it's just a guess, but I'd say, the internet? Alright, no more higher.
You already got one?
Nah, I should be okay.
Okay.
I just actually have to watch my hit points now. And we gotta wait for the door to spawn. Well, I do anyways.
Well, if they're going down fast and I notice, I will toss the Hegiel on you along, you know, unless it's on cooldown or something. Basically, I have Cocoon and Lay on Hands.
Okay, and there's the portal. I don't think it likes this instance too well because it was a bit slow.
Yee, 95% memory. I love this computer. And when I say love, I mean just the opposite.
Reminds me, you get your video card installed?
Not yet. I am waiting. Got a friend who is supposed to be helping me out with that.
Sounds of panicked voices and scattered fighting echo
I'm not
from
good
the
at that kind of thing,
walls.
and the problem is once the computer's off, it's going to be a lot harder to Google what to do if I screw something up.
I understand. It actually should be fairly straightforward, but you know, if you don't actually do it, if you have never done it, and it can be a little bit intimidating.
Well, that too, and I've got some memory a friend of mine sent me that I want to put in, which will hopefully at least help with the memory issue. And I thought, well, if I'm going to get the computer out and undo it and do all this stuff, I might as well do it all at once. The video card doesn't scare me nearly as much as putting in memory.
Memory's actually easy. It's just the only thing thing is just need to make sure you have the right kind of memory, because there's all sorts of kinds.
Strain as a creature thrashes against it.
But I assume you already have that, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when my sister had her Mac, and she had a memory upgrade. They wanted to charge her half as much for the memory again to install it. And she asked me if I could install it. It's like, well, it's a Mac. I think I can, but they don't really work on Macs, but I'll give it a shot. And yeah, it was simple enough. You pop it out, pop it in, poof, done. So, saved her a bundle.
I have used Macs before. Not a big fan. To me, they're just not nearly as intuitive. And I know for some people they are. But just not my thing.
Well, she actually has designing, worked as a designing artist, so she has a degree there, and so from what I understand, they're actually better at that
yes.
type of stuff than PC did. Or, you know, so they say. And that's fine.
This dates me, but I still wish Commodore had done a little better job of promoting the Amiga, because that thing was amazing for its time.
Yeah, no, that's, you remember Home Improvement?
The TV show?
All of their scene cuts were done on an Amiga. They had the video toaster.
I remember seeing a guy with one of those, and he, like, this is kind of use or lose, but, yeah.
Yeah, this is the worst mechanic in this whole thing, is that restaurant goes away. Is basically, it's basically as soon as you start killing the skellies down here, it disappears, which is stupid. The red shrine will stay up, but the red shrine goes away.
But I remember seeing this guy, and he had a, I don't know what they didn't call them webcams back then. Like I said, this dates me. But he, like, aimed the camera at one of the guys in the room, and took some kind of a pen and, like, outlined the guy's hand, and every time the guy moved his hand, the Amiga would, you know, it drew this trail that followed his hand everywhere. It was really cool. Are you cursed? Because, like, or were you just out of range of my congealing?
I must have been just out of range.
There we go.
That's the other thing when you're fighting undead. You gotta untarget them so you can heal yourself.
Yeah, that reminds me. I'm just reading Twitch chat. Even could use one of those dodge cookies. And I wouldn't mind getting some more of the spooky gems and stuff, but mostly what I wanted was the Doom Sphere. And now I have it. And that's all 97 pets. And someday I really need to update my video on those.
The door opens. In the distance, you can see a lever, which seems to control the next gate.
Yeah, I didn't realize the dodge cookies made great mouse pads. I was thinking probably most of the people at Turbine would rather use the oatmeal raisin ones from the 10th anniversary for that. Personally, I don't get the oatmeal raisin cookie hate. I think they rock. But to each his own.
They absolutely do. They are one of my favorites. But, you know, hey, I know not everybody has a great taste like I do.
I may actually make some tomorrow. They're just these little, you know, refrigerated dough that you slice off, but they're still pretty good.
Dark creatures begin to
I still haven't figured out what that Spectre's doing in the corner there. It's just an outline. He doesn't ever come live. I've run this on low levels, high levels. He's just there.
You'll have to show me when we're done fighting here. I don't see him.
Really? Interesting. But yeah, I'll show you.
Not an HP Spectre, is he? Because I kind of want one of those.
I'm not familiar with an HP Spectre per se.
Oh, I see him. I just see the question mark above his
Yep.
head. I don't see him himself.
So you have a question mark above his head? Interesting. I
Oh, that was
see his
probably
outline,
just
maybe
because, maybe I was invisible or something. Or, yeah.
Yeah, I do have a pretty good spot. Most of my characters do, but I see him on just about every character I run. He's just sitting there. He doesn't do anything. You can't attack him. He never comes live. He's just there.
Oh.
So I don't know if he's a placeholder.
Okay, I think I was the
or what.
Yeah, I see him now. He was kind of blended into the cobwebs. Huh.
Alright, now, up on this rooftop, if you've never run this quest, if you stay up there, skeleton archers will spawn. But if you got somebody like an Artie who can throw down a flame turret, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Okay, are you saying I should stay up here?
Yeah, we can stand. I can stand here and I can range this guy and I can end up killing him. And then once he's down and the Lich comes active, we'll get a spawn of like 5 skellies up on this roof here too. If we stay up here.
Trying really hard not to
Yeah,
do
you
that
can
too
kill
much.
Roderick from up here.
Master of Entry!
And after you kill the skellies that spawn up here, they'll just respawn. And there they are.
I still don't get this guy's name. I mean, he doesn't look anything like a gnome.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that myself.
Yes,
Well, you
make
must have
even
aggro on the
dance.
skellies even. You must have aggro on the skellies even from down there, because they're just sitting up here, kind of dancing away and leaving me completely alone. Which is fine with me.
Yeah, fine with me too. Oh no, he destroyed a potion of cure serious wounds. Whatever shall I
The
do?
feeling of dread that surrounded the Lich fades.
Punt?
Wow, they look hypnotized up there.
Yeah, everybody you, well, except for one, because I popped him a couple.
How many was that? Is that the 4th or 5th one? Because there's only 5, right?
That's 4.
So we've
Right,
got
it's
one
back
left.
this way.
Because we can't
Yeah,
run
I
haywire.
forgot. It's back this way, though. Correct. It's one of the new ones, though. And it's back this way. The 2 newer ones, I actually like Haywire a little bit better than this one, although this one is fine, too.
Oh, this one's fun. Time for another cough drop while I zone. Sure, when I try to take advantage of zoning to have a cough drop, that's when I zone quickly. Okay, lead on.
Tales have been told of strange disturbances inside Lord's March Palace. You enter the darkened building to investigate.
If you get a decent jump, you can jump up on top of the bookshelves, and there's also boxes occasionally where you can just run up to the bookshelves.
It doesn't work so well if you're melee, though.
No, not really.
They're undead. They're undead. Zombies. Zombies. Yeah, I shouldn't try to sing when I'm well, let alone when I have a cold.
And yet, you're in a musical.
It's when I play Dr. Scott and I do the deep voice and German accent, which is one of the reasons my voice is in this shape.
Well, I almost lost it because I wasn't paying attention. Fortunately, I was able to not die. And thank you. So you want to make the complete circuit, only go halfway around and back?
Oh, I'm good either way. Is this the last one we have left?
Yes.
Hey, what are you, a kobold?
Not yet.
You looked at the way you jumped up the wall there, aren't you?
Yeah. Like I said, there are those boxes that you can climb.
I've actually not made anything out of ingredients except the Doom Spear so far this year. But that is the most important thing, so.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Nearly 60 keys, but I made 3 level 20 cloaks, upgrading from level 12s.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind upgrading a couple of cloaks or making a few more cloaks. And I want some of the spooky augments. It's not gonna happen, but...
A headless zombie brute. All we really have to do is kill him. And then you can go talk to the corrupted urn. streaming, so I'll let you talk to the urn.
Oh, it's a shame I'm not on Tuna. She could smash the urn. Smash, smash, smash all the things.
Yeah, if you want to keep killing stuff, then you just go ahead and take the full circle.
I'm following you.
Don't, you just go back around. That's odd. Huh. I'm pretty sure when I first ran this doing a complete circle, there was more things to kill, but now it looks like they're all gone, which is fine.
Maybe once you click the urn, they disappear.
I guess, but I didn't recall it doing that, like I say, when I first ran it, but that's okay.
Ooh, I'm just reading guild chat and the Ghost Bane rubies and the Vampire Slayer rubies. Yeah, I want some of them too.
Where this mummy is rot. There we go. Alright, you talk with the guard again?
Yep.
Alright, now go this way. Alright, so there's actually nothing downstairs except for like the breakables, so we don't have to do any of that. We can just go upstairs.
Huh, now I turn my fire shield off.
If you actually want to zerg this, you run past all the zombies, just kill the headless guy again, talk to the urn, and then boogie on out.
Yeah, I did that with my friend Vay, and Red Alerts and Harry, I just assume fight everything.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
Besides, it makes Alphonse sad if I don't fight everything.
Oh, we don't want that.
He can actually steal aggro from me, which is kind of impressive and sad and funny all at the same time.
Is this timer up?
I mean, I had a barbarian using lay waste trying to steal the dragon's aggro from me in EE Deathworm, and he couldn't. But little summon shadow pops out of the necklace. It's like, bam, got the aggro. You're welcome.
Yeah, I think his timer expired.
But yeah, he only lasts 30 seconds, so I get it right back.
30? Wow. I thought it was like other pets that go for like 10 minutes.
No, it's one of those random things that every time I get hit, there's a chance for him to pop out of the necklace.
So you don't actually summon him. Interesting.
Nope.
Learn something new every day. Alright, as soon as you do this, that door opens, we can come out here, but we have to do the other side as well.
Oh, I may be crashing here. Can you hear me? Oh, it's not just me. Red symbol. We may have broken DDO! Well, here's the most boring stream ever. And I really feel bad that I'm not talking a little bit more. I usually, when I stream, try to make it a little more interesting. But the more I talk, the more I want to cough. Case in point. Oh, there go guildies. Even though Mallow Wolf is still showing as being online, it says he just logged off. Two of Shin's alts are gone. Everybody else in the guild seems to have a red signal as well. So let's see if it comes back from this or if I get the dreaded connections to the server has been lost message. I have a feeling I know what it's going to be. Yep, connection to the server has been lost.